Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you saw my last video, you know that we were going on vacation, and now this is when we're actually here. So this is just day one of activities, and on this day, we were going to Washington, D.C. We saw some pretty cool things on the way that I just knew I had to film. These bridges are so cool. Or not bridges, but I guess they are bridges. Roads over water, up high, bridges, whatever. And I don't know what this is, but it seems like it was something that I needed to film, so I did it. Random pineapple. Again, I don't know what this building is, but I took a picture because the sunlight on it was really cool. This next clip is very exciting. This is me and my sister's first time on I don't even know what you call this. I think it's a subway, I'm not very sure. Went through tunnels and stuff. It was very cool just to see everything, and very different from riding a car because when it stops, it like kind of stops hard, so you either have to be sitting or standing up and holding something, and it goes really fast. It was kind of shaky, but I mean, how else are they supposed to do it? Yeah, I filmed a lot because it was just the first time on a subway or whatever you call this, and I was just like, wow, this is crazy, I need to film this. And it also was our first time going to Washington, D.C., my sister and I've never been there before until this vacation, so many new things that we did. Actually, everything we did was something new. We'd never done any of the stuff before, I don't think, so yeah. Then we had to switch subways, and I was actually so nervous that we would like miss it or not get off on time because the doors close pretty quickly once they stop and they're like, okay, the doors are gonna close now. So yeah, I was nervous about that, but it ended up being completely fine. Okay, now we've arrived, and a lot of these are just pictures, some of them are videos. I have so many pictures and so many videos that they might not all fit in this video, so I might just do a little bit of a compilation, a few clips of videos and pictures, so yeah. It was so weird to see these buildings up close in person because I'd only seen them on like TV or pictures of them on Google, and they look like, I don't know, it's crazy to see them in person, especially the tall buildings and stuff, and it's weird to think that I've been like right there near the White House. I don't know. Everything was just new and crazy. After looking at some of those buildings, we went to this museum that had a lot of history stuff in it, and we found some pretty cool things. They had the slippers from Wizard of Oz, and they had this cool old-timey, I think it's a typewriter thing, I'm not very sure. And if you can't tell, I definitely do not know a lot of things. I don't know what things are called and stuff, but there were so many cool things here, like I said. And it's funny because they had somebody's phone, like one of the first smartphones, I guess it was, I'm not very sure. Again, I'm not very sure, but it was very cool and funny to see the phone. This next section I was probably way too excited for. This one had some transportation things. I had boats and cars, but the thing I was most excited about was seeing the trains. They had old trains here, and they had this Southern steam engine here. That was like the best part of the whole entire thing. I thought it was so cool, and I filmed it because I spent a long time filming it because it was so cool. And they also had some horses there, fake horses of course, and I don't know, I think the steam engine was actually real and they brought it into the museum. I'd have to check on that, but I'm pretty sure it was real. Because this is Southern. Yeah, take a picture of the Southern Railway thing. I'm actually filming. Do containers make a difference? Yeah. Where? Okay, the next place in the building we went to was where they had all the, I think they're called First Ladies dresses and clothes, and I did take some close-up pictures of my favorite ones. They were very fancy, and I love how one of them had a matching mask, because it was like during COVID, so it had like a matching mask with it, and that was funny. Very fancy clock. After we left the museum, we went to the Washington Monument, which is a very, very high place where you can look at all of Washington, D.C., and you have to take an elevator up like, I don't know how many floors, like 500 or something. It's crazy, but it is very cool, and I have some videos of what it looked like on the top floor.
side building right there.
What are those grass places?
That you can get a good picture.
Yeah.
Bridge? I guess so.
Okay, that's probably the tallest building I've ever been in. And it didn't even feel that high once you were actually up there. It felt weird walking. It felt like you're just like taking steps and it was just like you're walking and you're about to fall or something. It was weird like that, but looking down wasn't that bad. And yeah. Then we went to the Lincoln Memorial. I thought it was gonna be more of like a museum, but it was literally just a statue and some things on the wall. It was very cool. After a very long day, we went to go eat at Texas Roadhouse. And then the next day starts. Okay, on day 2, we went to this place where you could do a rope course and zipline. And it was very cool. It was in Delaware. So we were in a lot of different states. It was very fun. It was an experience I've never had before. So enjoy some of these clips. And here are some pictures or videos of the dogs. Okay, we're on the last day of activities and we're going to Hersheypark in Pennsylvania.
Hersheypark.
We rode probably more than half of the roller coasters there, but my 2 favorites were Candymonium and Great Bear. After riding a bunch of roller coasters, we went in this cool tower where you could see all of Hersheypark and a lot of Hershey, Pennsylvania from the top of it, and it would spin around and you could see, it wasn't really a ride, it was more of just like a tour of the whole entire Hersheypark from above, and it was very cool. When we were about to leave, we went to this place, I think it was called Chocolate World, where you could see how they make the Hershey's chocolate, and you got to buy things that weren't actually in store. I love this. Ooh. Ooh, whoa. Oh my goodness. I know. That's crazy. What? They acquired stuff. Jolly Rancher started as its own, but then they acquired it. Like the railroads. So it was basically a ride that we went on to see how the chocolates are made and all kinds of different things about them. I loved the singing cows. It was so funny. My question is, are those real? Chicago. Orlando. It says where they're going. New York, Pittsburgh, Philadelphia. What? After 3 days of fun activities, it was time to leave. We went by this place that was all about dinosaurs. It was really cool. Then we passed into another state. It felt like we were never gonna get home. Then, after hours of driving, we finally made it home.